Remember, these are just ideas and probably will never happen in the actual game. These are just ideas, so please rate, comment, subscribe. Hey guys, what's up? This is Halo 5 Firefight bringing you my ideas on Firefight in the future and the next Halo. So let's get into it. If Halo 5 is in the next Halo, which is most likely guaranteed, then I will be doing tutorials, glitches, mods, and all the stuff you could think about.
Firefight.
So,
the mission is simple, Spartan.
The next thing, ideas, are to have modes in Firefight. So, modes, just simple modes like free-for-all, team deathmatch, and a couple modes that I would like to call restriction modes. So these modes I call restriction modes are based off from the levels of difficulty from easy to hard. Now, for example, on easy, you can't have too much damage or too much health. You can only have up to 2,000. On easy, it restricts them from being too powerful. They have a limited amount of damage and a limited amount of health you could put them on. But on medium or legendary, your health will be restricted down to 100 or less. See, it's getting harder and harder, and their armor will boost up, and you cannot set it below 100 health. Like stuff like that. So, in this mode, it also restricts vehicles, certain types. You can't get in Covenant vehicles if you're a human. But if you're the Covenant, you cannot get in the human vehicles. So it goes both ways. Now, in this mode, you cannot have certain types of weapons to spawn with. Same thing. You can't spawn with a Covenant weapon if you're a human. If you're a Covenant, you can't spawn with a human weapon. Same thing for the enemies. Now, going into it further, if you're on easy, you will be placed on a higher, more defensive part of the map than the enemy. But if you're on legendary, you might be placed in a surrounded spot where you have to fight off the enemies when you're surrounded. Like on the map Exiled. Enemies, if you went in the middle, you got surrounded. Center. Just like that. Your base starts in the center, and all the other enemies come down at your base. Now, the second mode I will be talking about is called educational mode. Now, I know it sounds weird, but as you kill more enemies over time, you build barriers and other things on the map to prevent enemies from crossing. Now, what do I mean by that? Gears of War. Gears of War, what did it have? It had barriers in survival mode and all that stuff, where you could place spikes, Gatling guns, and stuff like that, where you can defend your base. That's what I mean. Over time, you could also buy weapons and vehicles. Now, the cool thing is if they're on legendary or medium, they will get more weapons and better vehicles over time as well. So as if they kill more of your guys or have less casualties over time than usual, then they will gain smart and they will start spawning weapons on the battlefield, vehicles on the battlefield, and so on. Now, the third and last advanced mode I will be talking about is called Elite Mode. Now, what this mode is the species You could turn it to the Covenant species, or even more difficult for the Covenant, Grunt species is by themselves, they're a team. Elites are by themselves, they're the team. You have a group of ODSTs with you. Prometheans are a team, they're the same. Like, the Knights are together versus the Watchers, versus the Crawlers, versus the Grunts. It's basically all at war. Now in this mode, it is definitely the most challenging because you have the standard health of an ODST. Now I know this sounds very bad. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna basically be like the people from Halo 3 ODST. Now the free-for-all mode is gonna be a standard mode, and the team deathmatch mode is gonna be a standard mode. I will be talking about them. And when the video is done, leave a comment and tell me what's your favorite mode, an idea I had. Now in the free-for-all mode, it's every man for himself. So you'll see Grunt shooting at Grunts, Elite shooting at Elites, and Brutes shooting at Brutes. Now, what's going to happen in this mode is you could customize your own traits, because it's not in one of the restriction modes. So you could customize it every way you want. But you're going to have to verse everyone there, and they will be versing everyone too. Now, the team deathmatch mode. Same thing. You could choose what teams are on each other. So it's not going to be a species, but it's going to be a whole team. So Covenant might verse Prometheans and you. So it's going to be a team effort. Oh yeah, and one more mode I forgot, which is not in the restrictions and not in the standard mode. This mode, you could choose any weapon for the species. You could choose Grunts to have gravity hammers, Brutes to have energy swords, anything. And you could also edit the traits of them and put them on different difficulty levels to see what's stronger. So guys, let me know what's your favorite mode, and I'll be making videos on this channel, and there will be 2 more channels down in the comment section below. So rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.
No other asset could have gotten this job done, Spartan. Well done. Game over.